There is a paradoxical truth in the theater of human conflict. The winner is not the one who shouts the loudest, nor the one with the sharpest tongue. The true winner is the one who holds the deepest, most profound silence. We are often swept away by the storms of other people's emotions. A single criticism, a cold glance, and immediately a fire ignites within us, burning away our own precious peace. You react, you explain, you attack back, and in that split second of reaction, you have handed over the remote control of your soul to someone else. You are no longer your own master. But imagine if your mind was encased in a layer of eternal ice, transparent, freezing, and unshakably hard, a shield forged from the essence of stillness itself. The bitter words of the world fly toward you, but they only strike the ice, shattering into harmless stardust. Inside that ice, there is only absolute tranquility. They reach for you, but they find only empty space. This is not apathy. It is the art of non-reaction. Welcome to the still mind, a small rest stop for your soul. Today, we will learn how to build that protective ice so that you may listen to everything, understand everything, yet remain untouchable by the chaos of the world. Chapter 1. Differentiating the subject. Stoic philosophy teaches us a vital lesson. Insult does not reside in the words of others. It resides in your agreement with those words. If you do not accept the insult, it remains with the speaker. Think of it this way. If someone offers you a gift and you refuse to take it, who does the gift belong to? It still belongs to the one who tried to give it. Anger, insults, drama, they are all property. When you react, you sign the receipt. You have officially invited that poison into the sacred storehouse of your mind. Look at the person shouting at you. Do not see an enemy. See a victim of their own uncontrollable emotions. They are drowning in a dark cloud, struggling to breathe. They are suffering, they are on fire, and they are desperately throwing that fire at you just to feel a moment of relief. Understanding this, you will find pity where you used to find rage. Separate my work from their work. Their emotions are their business. Your peace is your business. Do not allow these two separate worlds to merge. You are the sky. Criticisms are merely dark clouds passing through. The sky never gets stained by the clouds. It remains vast, blue, and unending. Chapter 2. The Power of the Still Mirror. In the tradition of Zen, the mind of an enlightened person is compared to a mirror. It reflects everything that passes before it, yet it holds on to nothing. When a flower comes, the mirror reflects the flower. When the flower leaves, the mirror is empty. When fire comes, the mirror reflects the flames, but the mirror itself is never burned. Practice the still mirror in your daily life. Reflect the truth, but do not add the distortion of judgment. If someone is angry, let them see their own anger reflected in your calm. When someone attacks you, do not block the blow. Become hollow. Let their force pass through you into the void. This is the spiritual art of mental aikido. Recall the ancient metaphor of the empty boat. If you are rowing across a lake and another boat strikes yours, you will shout in anger at the other rower.
But if you look closely and see that the other boat is empty, drifting alone in the mist, your anger will vanish instantly. There is no one to be angry at. View the world as a sea of empty boats. People are not intentionally striking you. They are being swept away by the floods of their own unconsciousness and their own unhealed traumas. You cannot be angry at an empty boat. You can only skillfully steer your own vessel to move out of the way with a quiet, steady hand. Chapter 3. Exercises in Immobility. To achieve non-reaction, we must train the muscles of our attention. Practice 1. The 5-second pause. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. When a criticism arrives, do not reply immediately. Count silently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let the moment hang in the air. That 5-second silence is the space of freedom. In that gap, you move the controls from your primal brain to your higher reason. You choose the action instead of being chosen by the emotion. Practice 2. The Citadel Gate. Visualize your mind as a fortress with a massive steel door. When you feel the toxic energy of another trying to enter, imagine yourself turning the wheel and slamming the door shut. You still hear them, but their energy is blocked outside. You are safe. Practice 3. Observing the storm. Instead of saying, "I am angry," say, "I am observing a storm of anger passing through me." Detach yourself. You are the mountain. The anger is just weather. Weather always changes. The mountain remains. Practice 4. The anchor breath. When you feel yourself losing balance, drop the anchor. Inhale deeply and pull your attention down to your center. The breath is your rope to reality. When you are anchored, no wave of emotion can sweep you away from yourself. Silence is not emptiness. It is a presence full of latent power. A silent person is often the most formidable because they are the most unpredictable.
Conclusion. The seat of stillness. Life is filled with noise. If you stop to throw a stone at every barking dog, you will never reach your destination. The greatest strength of a human being is not the ability to strike, but the ability to refuse to react. Keep a cool head and a warm heart. Use the cold ice of reason to see the truth. Use the warm light of compassion to understand the pain. When you master silence, you master every conversation. You do not need to win the argument to be at peace. Peace is not the absence of noise. Peace is the stillness found in the very heart of the storm. Build your protective ice starting today. Do not let anyone enter the house of your mind with their muddy feet. You are the owner of that house. You hold the key, and it is your right to choose who is allowed to enter. Carry this stillness into every breath, into every footstep. Let the world see that gentleness is a form of power. Let them see that silence can be a thunderous answer. Remember, reaction is an instinct. Non-reaction is a practice. An animal reacts out of fear. A human remains still out of wisdom.
Strong souls do not need noise to prove their strength. A mountain is strong precisely because it is quiet. Do not be an empty barrel clattering loudly down the road. Fill yourself with understanding. Become a vessel so heavy with wisdom that no wind can move you. Become a sanctuary for yourself and others. Peace is not a distant land. It is right here, in the small, sacred gap between your thoughts. Become the stillness that you seek. I am the still mind. Thank you for spending this moment of silence with me. May you walk in peace.